Neverthere is a narrative-driven Dungeons & Dragons podcast. In this episode, Bruce, Fraser, Tanner, and Will try to tell dumb jokes and a compelling story. The language can get a little spicy, but if that doesn't bother you, here's what happened on the last episode of Neverthere.
Outside of the door, you see 3 reds stationed up.
You know the names?
Yeah, that one is Pitt, Artemis, and Gaius.
I am just going to approach them and act like I have been sent to kill this guard captain.
Pitt's eyes narrow. Gotta hear from Zeke. This guy's too important to knock off, and we weren't supposed to kill anybody.
But your name, Pitt, right? Pitt?
I'm sorry, you need to learn your place.
My place. At this point, I get up in his face and back him against the wall that he's standing in front of and get up to his nose.
He shoves you back so hard, you fall down.
Alcohol, and I cast Toll the Dead on his ass.
He will touch his thumbs together and hold his hands out, and a thin sheet of flame shoots forth. Young Daniel begins to fry.
So this is what's going to happen, because now you've made me mad. You're going to fuck off. You killed my green cloak. He was my green cloak. And you fucking burned him.
Pitt speaks. Don't loud. We'll wreck you. And then he stops breathing.
Artemis, Gaius, would you like to continue fighting?
My brother and I are gone. We'll leave right now. In the back, there's a figure sitting in the chair. He moves his ash blonde hair out of his face, and he shakes his head and just looks at you expectantly.
Cheers, love. Cavalry's here. Let's go.
The 3 of you stand before this actual capable-looking adult, which is a little odd because most of the people have just been, teenagers or dipshits.
More capable than the church guard.
You would, yeah. The church guard guy did look capable, but they obviously weren't.
Cool. So this is okay. We'll see. Go ahead.
He stands up from his little corner back here in this sort of pretty well maintained wine cellar. You can look around and see that the students really hadn't gotten into this yet. They seem to have locked him in here and not taken the really expensive wine that would be very easy to resell and make money off of. So, maybe their whole goal isn't money, but it might be chaos. Maybe they're anarchists, but probably not. So, yeah, that's the vibe of this room.
Or
so
maybe they're just dumb.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
I was about...
Maybe they are.
They're just stupid.
Maybe because they do kind of want money. They want to not have to pay money. So therefore they want money to give to the people where they don't have to pay money.
In their defense, how much about wine did you know as a teenager? You probably knew.
It's all bullshit, so it doesn't matter. But...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, there are wines that are better than other wines, for sure.
Well, that's fair, but
my point is wine criticism is bullshit.
Is there really? My other point is there really in this time is there really brand loyalty to different meads and wines?
You know what? We'll go ahead and roll me a 20 on odds. No, on evens, yes.
Okay, I rolled an 8. So it's a yes.
There is very much brand loyalty to alcohol.
Is this a fancy brand? And what is the name of that brand?
Oh, okay.
They should have known this.
So as you're looking around, Maud's Meadery. Yeah, there's some of that. But as you're looking around, there's one bottle that's kind of in a case, and it looks like old, dank, and dusty as hell. But it's kind of set up on its own, and it is called Faralmakin's Chablis, which you do know. Actually, roll me another d20, and we'll see how much if you remember anything about wine.
Is it evens odds again?
No, just a good roll.
Okay, 6.
Yeah, you don't know what temperature this should be consumed at. For Almacin's Chablis.
Do I?
You can roll that advantage. Actually,
no.
No, you give me your regular roll, but roll with proficiency.
Okay.
Yeah, add your proficiency to it.
Am I a wine connoisseur?
I mean, you might have run some wine or stolen some wine, so.
I'm also a bootlegger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
18.
For Almacin's Chablis is best served chilled.
Oh, that's a nice cask of.
For Almacin's Chablis.
Fucking title. I don't know. It doesn't matter how you say it. Point is, you want to serve it chilled.
You do notice that it's in a case, and as you look at the case with that 18, you realize that case is it's got a chill, some magical chilling components to it, so it is kept cold in there.
Hey guys, it's got a chilling touch spell on it.
Should we try some?
It's at the perfect temperature.
We should try some.
At this point,
old Greg.
When you say we should try some, the elf who has stood up looks over at you and says, let me take a look at my notes to see what his voice sounds like. Ah, yes, typical. Good. I would prefer deeper. Airy, but deep. Elvish, but deep. I can't go deeper. Let's all be honest here. Let's all be honest. I am not a, baritone? Is that correct? Bass? Baritone?
I mean, bass would be
either's
low.
right. You're neither of those. So.
I'm neither of those.
Yeah. Baritone, then bass.
Yes,
Tenor's a tenor?
my balls
I don't
hang
know.
way
Tenors.
higher.
Ooh, gross. I don't think that's how tenors work. So
Yeah,
basically,
the
you're saying
lower your
anybody that
testicles?
sings- got it. It's
No, that's
the direct
age, not
correlation.
vocal.
Oh, that's gravity.
depth.
That's gravity. Okay.
the fight against gravity, you will never win.
But that's why old men all sound like what's that?
Get higher. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
true. That's kind of true.
He is down here then. I would prefer if you didn't. That belongs to the Lord of the Manor.
Wait, I kind of figured you would be on our side.
I don't know you, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if we should be on each other's side or not, if we're being straight.
Well, the Lord of the Manor isn't here now. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if we just have a taste.
No, but as I said, I would prefer if you didn't.
And who are you, fellow elf?
He takes a step forward, he looks you over, and he says, I am Guard Captain Harrin.
Captain of all guards here at this manor?
Yes.
And you were specifically put here to guard this Chablis?
I was...
I don't know why the word Chablis got me.
It's a good word.
The way you said that fucked me up.
Chablis?
Do this, Chablis.
I was specifically put here because it is the only place with one means of exodus and no windows.
Oh, you're a captive. Well, actually, I think that we are here to find you, if I had to guess.
Why are you here?
For the record, Archie is still staring at the Chablis chilling case. He's like an inch away from it. Just
you do notice
look of
that
awe.
This it would be portable. This case, you could take the whole case.
Does it fit in the bag of holding?
Most certainly.
Of
Okay.
course.
Y'all can work out doing that. I'll talk to the guard captain. Well, you see, we were hired by the lord of this manor. His name is Chandri Aberlane. We were sent here to kick these guys out in whatever means necessary. And I think right now we really need to, I don't know if we have time, but we've got to figure out a way to get healed up, and wine's pretty good for the soul. I don't think you would mind if we drank it.
So,
We have a contract.
do you?
Yeah. Archie has the contract.
I hand them to the receipt of our contract with my left hand, not breaking gaze with this wonderful chablis.
Approximate value on that, Archie, 3,500 eider.
The whole case.
Yeah, for the one wine.
But there is a whole case, but just one bottle is.
There's one bottle it's encased in a glass.
Oh, I see.
Case.
Okay,
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah. So you hand over the contract. He looks down at it. He looks back up at you, 6. Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll at advantage.
I get it at advantage, and I'm not even trying to help him.
You get it at advantage because you have the thing that you said you had.
10. Not the worst, not the best.
He looks over it, and he looks back up at you. He says, I can see that this is Lord Aberlane's signature. I do not believe you have any right to the wine.
Maybe we can convince Lord Aberlane to give us the wine after we help with this. Probably not, though. Looks expensive.
Potentially.
I don't even know what we said to him. It's been so long. I've totally forgotten the verbal contract with
Chandri, it was just like, here's some money, go do this. Do it however you want.
He didn't say anything about not stealing his wine.
Right. He said do it however you want. That's free reign right there. Yeah.
Well, if this guy wasn't going to immediately report it to him and say they took the wine, we could say, oh, we don't know what happened to it. But of course, this guy's standing here. Going to be hard to. We're going to have to come back for it later.
So, I mean, if if Archie takes the case and just tosses it into the air and it happens to fall into my bag of holding, we run, is this guy going to fight us, or?
It's a good question.
It doesn't matter because he's unarmed. So that's unless he's a monk, that's completely irrelevant.
What you could do, Fraser, is you could roll insight and see if you can gain or glean anything about this guy to see, what his intentions are.
I could do that. I'll do that.
Okay.
That is, I can't read. That is a 9.
You think it could go either way. You're not certain.
Oh, okay. So we've gotten nowhere with that. Way to go.
Hey, it's just how it happens.
Right
you
where we
can't roll
started.
that 20s like you did on your first roll all the time. So
no, yeah, no.
It would be nice though.
It would be.
It would be. Well, here's my proposition. What if we're just here to help? I don't care about the wine. It looks like my friend Archie does. We're not here to create. We're not here to
I'm
create
sorry,
waves.
did I interrupt you?
No, we're not here to create waves. We're just here to get these guys out of here. So I guess if we are creating waves, we want to wave them on out the door. And we could probably use your help. Do you have anything to heal up with, though?
I don't. I've been locked in here for some time now. I believe that if you could arm me, we could certainly take on these people that have come into the manor.
How are you with maces? And I hand him a mace.
Shit.
He nods and takes it. And you could see like the grip that he puts on it, and he kind of, relaxes his wrist as he moves it around, that he would be very proficient with it. I do know that we have an armory down here, but I would imagine they have a guard in front of it.
Oh, disposed of.
Disposed of?
Well, tied up. He's still alive. We've only killed 3 people.
He nods. Okay.
There's one right there, but we can go to the armory. You can see what we mean. Maybe you could point out some better stuff.
Yeah, he sniffs the air. He says, "Yes, I can tell a few have perished nearby."
I was just gonna be like, "Here's this extra great axe that I'm carrying around," but that worked.
You have 2 great. Yeah, so now 6 doesn't have a weapon. Archie's got 2 weapons.
I got a crossbow. I don't need to be getting close to anything. Got very low HP, so
As
almost out of spell slots.
As far as healing goes, the only options there might be to speak to the... he sighs, and you can really see his... the first time you've really seen any emotion from him, kind of bordering on annoyance. We could talk to this historian upstairs. He might have something. He typically keeps a few potions around.
Well, that'd be mighty helpful, but we're in a bit of a hurry.
Mm.
You know, summoning of Dormammu, or whatever the hell his name was.
I have no idea what any of that means.
Well, he speaks of Dormlaud the Revenant.
Okay.
They're summoning that. That's not your bag? Okay, good deal.
No. I command, I fight. Sadly, my men are not here. The only people left were the church guard. I find it hard to admit, but these boys outsmarted me. So, shall we?
We're headed upstairs, correct? I want as many people as we can get to help that are still left. It's going to be helpful. We've got a lot of people left in the building, from what we understand.
Okay. Walk and talk. And he just strides past you out of the room.
Face glued to case.
Okay.
So he just left the room. Grab the case, put it in the bag. Go.
All right.
And it's in the bag, and we go.
Yep.
Sleight of hand and not making any noise.
I'm not asking for it, but
Okay.
go ahead. Yeah, sure. Give it to me.
It's high. real high. It's like a 16. It is really high.
All right. Yeah, he's not even paying attention.
He walked out first. He brought that on
He
himself.
walked out. Yeah, one strike mind.
We just got a $3,500 case of wine. Okay, cool.
You can hear his boots clicking as he rounds the corner. Sounds like he's making his way over towards the armory. He steps over the bodies outside, and you guys don't hear his feet anymore.
As soon as I put that thing in the bag of holding, I'm walking my ass out of this place.
Okay. The three of you follow him. He goes over to the armory and gears up. Seems like he's put on some studded leather. He grabs a longsword and tosses his mace back over at you, 6. Doesn't hand it, literally throws it in the air towards you.
I'll catch it.
You guys are just doing rolls for the fun.
I made my own check. It was very high. Unless you're going to make me drop it with a 15 on dice.
No,
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay,
All right.
I caught it.
So he suits up and, he cleans himself off a little bit. And as you see him now, fully armored, you can see as he could be a very imposing person on the battlefield.
You're going to have to I just thought about it. You're going to have to give us a lot of rolls, Tanner, because we haven't played D&D for 3 weeks. We're just anxious to roll.
Just to roll. All right.
I rolled a 6 for getting more rolls. How does that work?
Everyone give me an awe roll. How in awe of this man you may or may not be.
Do I have to? Because I feel like I've rolled plenty. I don't.
I mean, it's if you get poorly on it, if you do bad, blame Will. But yeah, go ahead.
Gotta do it.
I blame Will.
I either rolled a 19 or a 61. You pick.
Am I proficient? am I proficient at all?
Yeah. Everyone can add their proficiency bonus. To
Okay,
it.
so
I got 11.
I got a 9.
Who was 63? Wow.
Oh wow. Okay. And Bruce, what'd you get?
11.
Okay. Margbark, you are in awe of the of just the poise of this man, and you have inspiration. What that means for you is that whenever I
he
ask
has
for
a
a
good-
roll, I'm giving you DM inspiration, which is not the same as Bardic inspiration. That means you can choose a roll. Before I tell you if it succeeds or fails, you may choose to re-roll it. So save it for a very important roll. You can only use it this session.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you better use it.
So better use it. All right, I have that. I'm gonna write that.
So
down.
that's Fraser's first inspiration. Dope.
Yep.
Don't
Yeah.
go.
I mean, this man does look very impressive. And again, he strides out past you and begin walking down the hallways. You all follow him. He goes back up to the first floor, and as he's walking, he turns back and kind of motions for you guys to come up, walk next to him. He says, "So, what's happening?"
Well, we cleared out that room over there, and I point down that way to the
You guys,
to the room.
okay, yeah, yep.
Study. It was a study. We cleared out that. There was 3 green cloaks. There was 3 red cloaks guarding you. Another red cloak in the armory that you saw all bundled up there on the floor. Now our next goal is to head upstairs, and then we're going to the. Oh, that's gonna make good sound effect. Actually, Our next goal is to go upstairs, get as many people together as we can, and go to the courtyard where they're currently summoning. From what I understand, it, and maybe Margbark can tell us a little bit more. He seems to know a little bit about this person, but Dormloud.
I don't really know much about Dormloud, but I feel that it's important that we get to the bottom of who this person is. Person?
Entity.
Maybe.
Wait, hold on. We got one conflicting problem here. Are you beholden to Lord Chandri or his son?
Honestly, I'm beholden to the town. The person that's
Even
in charge
better.
of the town is Lord Chandri Aberlane.
All right, so if his son decides to tell you that you can't get involved with all this,
If the sun stops
don't-
me from bringing order to the town, I'll put my sword through his stomach.
Dope.
Like the sound of that.
He's got a dumb name, anyways. Who names their
Dennis.
kid Dennis?
Oh, wait.
well, hold on.
It's not
All right.
Dennis. That's normal.
Well, he did sign the clause that said we're not responsible for anything that other parties may do to him. So, let's roll.
Well, hold on. I think it's important because remember, I'm not very good at telling stories. I will tell the truth if asked. Maybe he's part of our party now, right? Harrin.
He's really bad with names.
You're part of our party. Don't hurt Dennis. Maybe subdue him.
No, if it comes down to it, I make no promises other than to protect the town and the well-being of everyone in it.
And if you do that, you are not part of our party. Yes. I've got it. I've solved it. Archie, we're good.
I am not part of your party to begin with. We both have
Even
a similar
better.
goal.
Oh, like my friend here, Margbark.
Would anyone else like to do the talking? Does it have to be him?
You really are quite a stone-faced character, aren't you?
I suppose.
I just feel like I've met potatoes with more personality.
I'm not here
Don't
to.
insult the lad.
I'm not here to entertain.
That's not an insult.
I'm here to.
I'm just making an observation is all.
It's fine. I don't wish to be your friend, nor do I wish to garner any favor from you. So, shall we? He opens the
we
door
shall.
and begins moving upstairs. Okay, you guys make your way up to the top of the stairs, and just as you get to the top, a student in green rounds the corner, looks very surprised, and Harrin just drives his sword through his stomach, pulls it out. The kid drops to his knees. He looks back at you and waves you over to the side. You guys all slide against the wall. He pushes the body down the stairs.
Fuck yeah, that's the guy. I like this guy.
Jesus. Oh,
Finally, somebody's willing to do some fucking dirty work around here.
honestly, I'm gonna have to get over my fear of, or my unwillingness to kill people, aren't I?
When they decided to overtake the town, they let go of their right to be treated with dignity.
Lives forfeit.
Well, I say Harrin leads the way. After you, sir.
To be fair, they probably murdered some townspeople as well, so, you know.
I will work under that assumption until I am proven otherwise.
I like this guy. How you get shit done.
You guys,
It's like he's get shit done guy.
get shit done, guy. You guys make it up to the end of this hallway upstairs. Throughout this area, you can see a lot of natural light pouring in from skylights above. The natural wood in here is worn but well kept up and oiled. It is a gorgeous home. And eventually you make it to a door, a corner where Harrin stops you. And he peeks around the corner and looks back at you and he says, 2 greens outside the door to the historian, potentially more inside. I will just attack if you're ready to go a frontal assault.
I got this. Don't worry. I'll use the code word if necessary. Archie will tell you when. I'm already dressed up in the green cloak, right? Or did they get burned off or something?
No. I think you kept all those on. It might be a little singed.
I technically have a red cloak on, technically, then.
Okay, come with me. Come with me, Archie. Well, if we say alcohol, y'all rush. Okay.
I never did have any cloak or anything, right? I'm
No.
still just kind of in my regular garb. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, I'm. Okay. All right. I follow 6. Well, I don't follow 6, but I walk around the corner with 6.
Guys, you have to move now.
I'm walking very, very angrily towards them.
So one of them turns to you and says, "Hey, fellas. Sir. Sorry. Yeah. What can we help you with?"
You can get me some fucking alcohol, and I hit him with my axe.
All right. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh my God. Oh no. That's not what I was.
Murder hobos doing a murder. Everyone dies when they come around.
Hey man, we work under the assumption that they have murdered people in the town until proven otherwise.
I thought we were pretty clear they hadn't. Oh my God, that hurt my face.
Yeah, you guys. I will go ahead and give you that. You have no evidence that they have killed or really harmed anyone in town.
They forfeited their lives when they
tried
to take over the town.
He's a serious business, man.
Realistically, they forfeited their lives as soon as Archie signed that contract.
Oh my God. Hear ye, all subjects of Her Majesty Isilt, Queen of Atoria. These are the items deemed important for this, the 14th day of Aruxay, in the capital of Velia. First item, Fort Canaan reports that a large number of ex-Arkan soldiers have departed from their hold at the River Watch. Military leaders suspect they left to quell an Orcish uprising in the south following the death of Warlord Laddish Skull Cleaver. Second item, Irondale continues its excavation of Horseshoe Ridge. The engineer states that they should break through to the ocean of Valera before the blooms fade from Erith in the early summer. Third item, the Queen, with assistance from the Marquis of Woundmarch, shall soon elevate a member of nobility as the new Baron of Old Perosia. The new Baron will be chosen at the next High Assembly of Notables. Fourth item, Casta Haven has reported 6 missing students from the school. Of these, the most notable is Deneth Aberlane, the son of the Honorable Chandri Aberlane, Lord of Arcus. Finally, the local bakery, Labor of Loaf, will be serving 50% off at this week's executions. Be there this Lear's Day for some rye and dye. And that is all the items deemed important for this, the 14th day of Aruxay in the capital of Velia. Do your duty and share these stories with your friends and families. All citizens praise Her Majesty the Queen for our continued prosperity.
All right. So you rush these guys, and I will go ahead and give the two of you a surprise round. Well, actually, no, I will not give Six a surprise round because he wasn't in on it. Archie, you have a surprise round on either one. We'll call them left green and right green. Left green would have been closer, so you're going to attack him. Go ahead and do that, and then we'll go. Then I'll ask for your initiative rolls.
Okay, I got a non-natural 20 on the attack.
That'll hit him.
And I got a 7. I got a 7.
7? Okay.
7 damage. I'm not raged, so.
Okay, cool.
Get me some fucking alcohol!
Ridiculous.
All right.
Oh
So
my God.
you rush this guy, shout, just shout alcohol. That's the only thing that matters to anyone that's around you. You connect with your axe right into this green robe and do a fair bit of damage to him outside of rage. And I mathed wrong. I actually just put that he had 7 health left instead of taking off 7 health. Whoops, that's not how that works.
No, he's
I
got
guess
7
we'll
health
help you in
now.
that. No.
He done fucked up.
This thing, it kind of comes, like it sinks into him, and he just looks so surprised. He's more shocked before the pain hits. And the other guy looks at him and looks back up at you and goes, "Oh shit!" So now everyone's roll, please.
A 1.
14.
A
nat
one,
one?
like a nat
A
one.
nat 1.
Oh, nice. All right.
A 10.
A 10. 14, 10, nat 1.
But you were right, Will. They can't all be nat 20s.
But they can. I've rolled more nat 1s than I have nat 20s, for sure.
There is
I'm positive of that.
There is some dimension in which all rolls are nat 20s, I'm sure. It's just not this one.
Certainly not this one.
If you believe in infinite dimensions with infinite realities, yes, there is somebody that cannot roll anything but 20s. And fuck that person.
I mean, I just figured, if the Supreme Being can make one world, he can make as many as he wants. Or it can make as many as he wants. As it wants.
I don't know if you can gender the Supreme Being.
That's why I try not to. Because it probably isn't it's probably not gendered in a way that human beings would recognize, I would imagine.
Got 4 balls.
Wow.
I don't.
I mean, if you think about it, chariot level and above angels are just wheels and eyes, who's to say it's not just 4 balls?
True
And
that.
I don't mean testicles.
Yeah.
True that. Okay, so that's those. So.
Be not afraid. Yeah, it's very funny. That's why they had to say "be not afraid" in the Bible, because those things are terrifying as shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I was up on the mount smoking the burning bush and I saw fucking
I don't think
Smoking
that's how
the
Bible
burning
reads.
bush, is that
I
what
don't
they were
think it's
doing?
how
All right,
the
let's
Bible
go into
reads.
combat, you freaking.
the reference of the
dorks.
burning bush. It's likely a hallucinogenic. Yes,
Okay.
that's not just me. I'm not the only one who thinks that. Just want to clarify.
All right, so
Fair
this
enough.
the one that wasn't
It was
smacked.
marijuana.
Or salvia.
Dorks. All right, the one that was not attacked, that Archie did not sink his axe into, reaches out his hand and a beam of blue white. A beam
Blight.
of blue white.
Beam of blight.
Beam of blight. Well, that would be even worse. No, this is just
No,
a
that's
ray
what I
of
said.
frost. Comes out of his hand, and it does connect with you, Archie. So you are covered in cold. It's chilly. It's chilly, man.
A little chilly.
It's a little chilly. You take 7 damage. And your speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Not that you're running away.
I just evil monkey Family Guy point at him with one hand holding the axe that's still stuck in this other guy's chest.
Nice.
I don't say anything. That's all.
All right. Cool. 6. What do?
Oh. Good Lord, I'm out of so many things. All right, I'm gonna just reach out to the one that Archie hit and cast Toll the Dead on him. He needs to roll a DC 13 Wisdom save, lest he be hurted a lot.
He did not pass.
Okay.
That was a 1.
Wasn't quite a 1. It was a 2.
Close enough.
Then he takes 9 damage.
Oof.
Right in his face.
All right.
That's the first time that spell's worked for me, by the way.
Now we will move. Can you do anything else?
I could, but no.
Okay. Archie, you pull your axe from this guy's chest. What do you do?
I just very quietly say, I said, bring me alcohol. And I hit him again.
It's real creepy and cryptic. Go ahead. Give him a whack.
22.
That'll hit.
Hey, the plan was to, like, talk our way through this. So, you know
We're
what
definitely
happens when there's
talking-
a plan.
Well,
Oh,
we're definitely
no,
talking
yeah.
our way through this.
Yeah. Oh.
+1, 6 damage.
You know how much health he had left?
6.
13. Oh, 6.
6.
I thought you were gonna say he has a total of 13 health.
No. All right. Yeah. You pull your axe back, but instead of doing a full swing, you put your palm on the back of the axe head and just dunk, push it back in towards his chest. He pins back against the wall and collapses to the floor. The other guy looks petrified.
I point at him and I say, bring me alcohol.
He nods and starts banging on the door.
All right, you guys can do whatever. I'm just gonna play the character that I've created.
All right. Yeah, that guy's dead. Cool. So then he doesn't get a turn. Harrin comes out and he pulls his longsword back and makes a rush at the other remaining guy, unless anyone was gonna try and stop him. Okay,
Nope, have at it.
He does it. He pulls back his sword and thrusts it towards this guy, who moves out the way quick enough for the sword to just dunk so deep into the wall. Harrin pulls it back out, makes a second swipe, and does connect with the dude. Fuck me. He slices across the other remaining green robe. His face is incredibly stoic still. All right. That will end his turn. 2 slices. Margbark, what do you do?
The only thing I know how to do, which is Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Mother right into space.
It's true.
Go ahead and do it. Make that attack roll.
That is a 16.
That'll hit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is that the right? Okay, all right, I got you.
Boy, do we need to get you some more legible dice.
No, I'm fine. All right, I got a 9, but I also add my charisma modifier to that, which is 3.
12.
All right, you do 12 damage to this guy. You launch this purple energy out from your hand. It's sizzling. Sickness connects with the other robed individual and singes the crap out of him. He falls down to one knee, and his breath is rasping. He is very much not okay. And he looks up at all of you and raises one hand, pleading with you to stop, as the other one braces him and keeps him from falling down to the floor. At this moment, do you do anything else, Margbark?
Do I still have a bonus action?
Yes.
I use Hexblade's Curse on him.
And what does that do?
So I can add my proficiency bonus to damage rolls against this target. My attack rolls against him score critical at 19 and 20. And if the target dies while cursed, I regain HP equal to my warlock level plus charisma modifier.
Okay, so if he dies after you cast this, you get the
Yes,
stuff.
if he dies
Okay.
while cursed, it lasts for 1 minute. If he dies
Okay.
while cursed, I gain HP back.
All right, so you cast out this curse. Basically, you send out some of the energy from your sword, from the plane where it currently is, and it envelops this guy, and you can just kind of see this energy, this tether between the two of you up here that no one else can see. All right, top of the order, and at the top of the order, the door swings open, and behind it you can see 2 blue robes, both of whom look down very quickly at the 2 green robes outside the door and look back up and prepare themselves.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
are
God.
they surprised?
The
Because they swing if
scene-
they are.
The scene they have just walked into.
I mean, they heard the commotion outside and were ready for whatever was going on. So no, not that kind of surprise. More surprised that their comrades are just dead. All right, so the one, it's only a 5-foot door. They're not going to be able to both come out at the same time, but they do go one right after the other. They rolled pretty well. The first one extends his hand, and noxious gas comes out of his palm and comes forward towards you. That's going to be coming towards you, Archie, as the most that he sees is you standing over his dead friend. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
12.
You inhale this noxious gas, and you can feel the poison taking hold inside your lungs. Let me use my green dice. You take 10 poison damage.
Smells delicious.
Invigorating. All right. And then he moves out of the way of his other friend. He takes a step to the side. They don't come out the door. And the other one also unleashes a poison spray at you. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Non-natural 20.
Ooh, very nice. All right. So this time you know to hold your breath. And you do so and don't take any damage. All right. He will then use a bonus action to slam the door shut. And now we're at the guy with 1 HP on the ground. He will look up at Harrin, who is the closest melee attacker to him, and start pleading. Please. We thought this was going to be simple. I didn't know what I was signing up for. Please. I'm not.
Hey, Archie, why don't you let him go tell everybody else in the town that we're here so they'll run off. Less resistance when we leave.
I agree with that.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. It was pretty low DC. Harrin nods. He is no longer pointing his sword at the boy on the ground. And the green cloak gets up very slowly and starts, he crosses his hand over his wound and starts running as fast as he can away.
And don't forget to tell them they come into the manor, they forfeit their lives.
He looks back at you and nods.
I cast Healing Word on him. Fuck. I've got basically no spell. I can't.
Why do you cast it on him? I have 5 HP. Fuck him.
I don't know. That's what 6 would do. Oh,
All right.
He feels so bad.
How much HP do you give?
Dang it. Like in game, I know that's not what I should do.
It is your turn
that's-
directly after him, so this ends up working out pretty well.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah, no, it's justifiable either way.
yeah, he gets 10 health back. I rolled a nat 4 on the 1d4 plus 6. And I'm down to 1 spell slot. Yes. Hopefully this guy has healing potions. So Archie looks pretty bad too.
Oh yeah, hey, I've been hit by every fucking spell that's been cast at me. I think the last 4 times. So
Yeah, I know.
except the most recent. So like, yeah, I'm
You're not. You're
I'm
not
like walking on my. I'm like dragging my axe at this point. Just...
Okay. After I cast the healing word, then I looked at Archie. Archie, let me take the front line this time.
All right.
You look pretty injured, friend. And I had to heal that guy, but I will heal you as well.
No. You didn't have to heal him. You chose to. Let's be right. Let's make it clear. But it's all right. I don't hold nothing against you. We're family, Six. It's okay.
I did choose to heal him, yes. But something doesn't feel right about it. I just don't feel... It doesn't feel good. These are children. It feels bad.
They decided to be men when they took over the town.
I understand. It's just something... Maybe this is part of me coming back. Maybe I was a good person.
Harrin looks over at you, Archie, and says, agreed, and kicks the fucking door.
This dude is a badass.
It breaks off at the handle, which drops the metal, clinks against the ground, and the door slams open. Inside, You can see the 2 blue robes standing there, both ready for their spells. And at the back corner, you can see basically a bald head hiding behind a desk. And that's it. I mean, there's plenty of other stuff in the room, but those are the only people that you notice inside. The room itself is lined with haphazardly placed books. The large window in the back is covered with these very large drapes that make the room pretty dark. It is just dim candlelight in here. But there are two blue robes that are ready for you as you all look into the room. Harrin has just used his action to break down the door. He braces himself. He moves back against the wall so as not to be the target of spells. So now he is in cover. He looks at each of you and nods. Ready?
Ready.
Let's fucking go.
All right. After Harrin, it is Margbark. Margbark, you're still back near the corner where you were shooting your Eldritch Blast from.
Do I need to move closer to be able to Eldritch Blast some more?
No,
Nope.
the range of Eldritch Blast is fucking
You
ridiculous.
need to be able to
then hell
see
yeah.
them.
Oh yeah.
They have
hey, as
they
long
have
as
a
I can
little
see 'em.
bit of cover where they are, so it'll be a little difficult to hit them through the doorway. But you potentially could do it.
Okay, well I'll move into the doorway so it's a bit easier to get a vantage point on these guys. And are they arranged like left to right here, or?
Yeah, so as you look through the doorway, there's one on the left, one on the right.
Okay, we'll go for lefty here. We'll give him an old Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You run up to the door, just enough so where you can get a good angle on him and shoot off an Eldritch Blast. Go ahead and give me that roll.
Boom, and that is a 3.
Somehow, as you're running up towards the door, you flick your wrist a little bit too much, and you hit the door frame, even though you got a really good angle on it. I don't know what happened.
Embarrassing.
Just the jitters. All right. You do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Then we are up to... Back up to the... Oh, Archie, did I skip you? I think I did skip you. So sorry. Go ahead.
Did you stay in the doorway, Fraser?
I kind of ran up and... into it, through it. I'm in the room.
You could move back.
Okay.
You can move back outside of the doorway again and brace yourself on the other side of the wall. Like a very quick gorilla sort of throw in an Eldritch Blast, then come back and pin yourself against the wall so you're not in
Yeah,
their
maybe
range.
that's why I missed. I was trying to do it too quick, hit the doorway on my way back out. Ugh,
Excuses.
fuck.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, there you go.
Good. All right. Yeah, you have free range to enter this, Archie.
All right, is there cover inside the room?
There is just a big desk on the other side. Everything else is like up against the walls, so like bookshelves and things like that aren't built in. So you think you could topple them over if you wanted to. But the desk, they are between you and the desk.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm trying to figure out where I can go fucking flip something over and hide behind it.
At this particular space, it's not one of the larger rooms that you've been in. It's pretty confined. You think it's probably 15 by 15 in there. And like as you see like what your vantage points are from in there, it is better to stay on the outside of the door. That would be the best place to not get hit by spells. Yeah, like
okay.
You could certainly rush in. But you do know that in that close quarter range, they're going to be at a bit of a disadvantage because they're wizards.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna like poke out and I'm gonna throw a hand axe at Lefty.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go back into cover.
All right, left blue, go for it.
19.
That'll hit.
Ooh, 8 damage.
Nice. All right. Okay. You toss a hand axe in here around the corner. It sticks into the guy, and he takes a fair bit of damage. All right, do you do anything else?
Nope. Just go back into cover.
Okay. So Harrin kicked in the door. Margbark did a thing. So now we are up at the top of the order with the blues. Both of them will go at the same time. And once again, they will both emit. They'll both run up to the door. And since you all are pinned on the outside of the doors, so we have visual confirmation on things. What are your positions alongside the doors? So I think it's Harrin is on the right side of the door. I'm thinking that Archie was on the left because that was where he attacked first.
Yeah. Well, 6 would also be on the left with Archie, and it's up to Margbark where he would be.
Yeah, I rushed from the right side and past the door, and now I'm on the left.
Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and position you guys. The 3 of you guys are on the left.
We're like Scooby-Dooing it on the left side of the door, you know
and
what I mean?
Harren's on the other
head.
side.
Head's on top. Yeah,
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Okay, so then the first one there, because he wanted to be first out, is going to be 6. So 6, this guy reaches his hand around the corner, and he lets go another poison spray. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw, please, sir.
That's 2 plus.
Yeah,
3.
what's that plus? 2 plus 3? Nice,
Plus
dude.
3.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
It's a 5. Hold on, wait. 5 plus. Plus 20, 25.
Oh, yeah. Is that how it
So it
works?
was a D20, right?
You know, after there's actually an over under. So if you go over the limit that I've set, it actually does double damage. Are you sure that's what you rolled?
Ooh, no. 20 is 5.
Oh yeah, 5. Okay,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a 5,
yeah.
you take 8 damage.
Oof.
My dice came up invincible, so I assume I'm now invincible.
Oh yeah, so it's half. Oh, okay, cool.
There's parts showing on 6. He's got like gears showing. It's super good.
Okay, so yeah, you as this poison cloud hits you right in the face, you can feel it sticking to your internal mechanisms and just kind of eroding away at certain parts. You feel yourself kind of moving a little bit slower from it. It's not great.
Oh wait, I have advantage on saves versus poison.
No, go ahead and roll
No
again.
joke.
Then.
I actually do.
I believe you. Yeah, you're Warforged.
I've got to start reading my character sheet a little bit better. Okay, that fell off the
that'd
table.
probably
16 plus 3. I take no damage.
So as this stuff goes down through your components and parts, you do this mechanical cough that's almost like a billows pushing air back out, and all of this poison spray just comes back out of
So
your body.
all that stuff you said starts to happen, but then I do that. That's very good.
Yeah. So that's what happens.
I gotta read my character.
Oh, 6,
sheet
that's
better.
fucking disgusting.
I've never run into poison. What am I supposed to do? Now I know. I have
know.
advantage on. I'm immune to disease and magical aging effects, and I have advantage on saves versus poison.
So
good.
this guy pulls back, and then the other one rushes up to the door frame, reaches his arm around, and sprays towards Harrin. Harrin immediately makes the save. He puts his hand over his mouth as soon as he sees the spray come out towards you. More so seems like he's blocking from inhaling whatever you're letting out, and not preparing for someone else to be there. He's like, I don't want secondhand smoke.
like magic. I want the smoke to be purple because that's what I imagine poison being because I'm ruined by Pokemon. So like I just imagine little puffs of purple smoke coming out my mouth while he's looking at me like, yeah, not inhaling that.
Yeah, freaking gross, dude. Okay, all right, that's their turns. It is now 6. They are back. They've retreated back into the room, and they've actually made their way behind the desk.
With the bald guy's head sticking out?
With the bald guy's head sticking out.
All right, I'm just going to run and flop on top of the desk and say, hey, what y'all doing?
Okay.
Can I do a teamwork roll with 6 to run with him and spin, like roll over the desk and hit somebody with my axe?
You're all basically the same. It goes 6 Archie, Harrin, Margbark. So I will allow you all to do a movement together if you so choose, if you'd like to kind of figure out what that is.
Okay, all right. So just follow me. Harrin can do whatever he wants. Margbark, we're going to surround him. That's the plan. So I go do that thing that I did. I just kind of flop on the desk. I kind of imagine myself putting one elbow on the table, one with my hand on my head.
So paint me like one of your French girls.
Yes,
yeah,
paint
exactly.
me like one of your friends. You ever seen are you a Seinfeld guy? You ever seen the
George's
portrait made of George's portrait? Yeah,
that's
what I look like. And I say, hey, what's going on down here, boys?
And I run and spin over the table, like I tumble, like somersault, using the table as the floor, and I want to hit somebody with my axe on the coming off the table, preferably one of the students and not the guy.
Okay, since you're going to be kind of doing this blind and you're just going to be, basically trying to discern who all this is really quick, go ahead and give me a... I know you have passive perception, but this is going to be a very active thing, so give me a perception roll to see if you can very quickly discern who's who.
Are they making noise or do they have a smell that I can identify with?
No. Just green robes.
They're blue robes.
Just blue robes. Thank you.
They're not sweating at all.
Hold on. Wait. Wouldn't they have some traces of that poison on their hands as they... Or I guess it's magic.
It's magic. It's magic.
I just figured they'd be sweating. That was a legit... Like, I'd be shitting my pants.
You know
right
what? You know what? All right, I'll
He's
roll,
trying
I'll roll
to use
for
the
it.
fun thing
I know. Shut up. I'll roll for it.
No, it's okay. If
No,
you
I'm
don't.
going to roll for it. Jesus.
Okay, all right. Okay. Okay.
One of them is sweating profusely. The other one is not.
All right, I'll aim for that guy.
Yep.
Advantage.
Well, it'll just do. I was going to make
On
you
the
do to see if you on the perception roll. You can have advantage on the perception roll to see if you can if you can tag him, and then you'll have to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Not on the hit. I still only got like a 12. I rolled a 10 and a 7, so 12 on the perception roll.
Yeah, I mean, as you scooch around, you're able to pretty quickly discern. There's 2 people in blue robes and 1 person not. So when you're around the corner, you can also very quickly sniff body odor, sniff sweat. you smell one.
Hey man,
one guy's more nervous than the other. Here, go for it. You'll hit him. You can aim at him. You're not gonna have disadvantage.
I assume that.
It's fine.
The guy who's panicking
Yeah,
right now.
it's fine.
13 on the 13 total, not on the dice.
That hits. They're wizards in robes, man.
You must be the smelly one.
He takes 6 damage.
All right, that's fine.
Should have wore your brown robes today, mate.
So the one that is sweating would probably be the one that's damaged. I'm gonna go ahead and give it that. So you hit the one that's already damaged. How much damage do you do? You said 6?
Yeah, 6.
Right, so this guy who is already damaged, who you can tell is, through your keen senses, is sweating. You toss another hand axe as you roll by. Because of the shortness of the room and the speed at which you're going, you crash against the wall behind it. But your axe makes purchase, and now you're able to see all 3 of these people. It sinks into him, and you can tell that he is not doing well with all the damage he's taken so far. The other thing that you do notice is these 2 are alongside this third person in the center. And this third person is a man of small stature. It is a male gnome with a long green mustache.
Hello, bro.
He's dressed in what looks to be pretty fine robes, but like his sleeves and fingers and things are smudged with what looks like ink. And he's just basically tucked under the desk, and you can tell he's shaking. All right. So, Six, you've propped yourself up on top of the desk. Margbark, what are you doing during all of this?
I'm kind of standing back, just waiting for my opportunity to pounce after they've finished all their actions. What I want to do is head on in there and try to aim an Eldritch Blast right at that guy's head. He's the only mystery in this room right now.
Like the third person? You can't see the third person right yet. He's
I thought his head was poking up above the desk.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I know that his head is there, and I want to rush in there, jump up in the air, and try to get as good a view of that top of that head as I can, and blast the shit out of it.
Wait, hold on. Time out as a fellow player.
That's definitely the historian, but hold on. If he didn't realize that, if he didn't realize that, you got to let it go, Will. You gotta let it go. The player did not realize what he was doing. You gotta let it go, man.
Okay.
Wait, it's the what?
Remember we were going upstairs to rescue somebody?
Oh, I'm fucking shit up.
It's too late. You already did
Oh
it.
yeah, we're blasting that motherfucker.
You run and use the edge of the desk, step behind Six, and boost yourself up over him, turn quickly in the air. I need an acrobatics check to see if you can actually pull this off.
Oh, I hope I can.
I hope you're rolling that one.
Oh, no,
I'm just kidding.
It's a 6.
All right. With a 6, you boost up over this desk and you go forward with too much power, and how close this desk is to the back wall, to these curtains that are right behind it, you crash. You slam into the window behind it. And you can tell that you have hit glass. And in this sort of moment of things kind of slowing down as your brain connects things, what it really starts to connect is that the glass doesn't fully stop you. And you can feel it cracking. And now plenty of sunlight has entered the room as you move through the curtains and out the window. Your outstretched hand, ready for this Eldritch Blast, is able to attempt to grab out at these drapes. So go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can grab these drapes, please.
Oh my god.
That turned. Wait a second. You went launched out of a window.
It's another 6. Oh wait, I'm proficient in dexterity, right, or something like that. I have
your
good
dex saving
dexterity
throws
plus
are going to
3,
be
so so a 9 total.
A 9.
A 9 total.
You grab onto these curtains. They are super long. And you start sliding down. At this point, you do not fall. You're able to stop yourself, but you're hanging outside the window. You whip out and slam against the side, and now you get a good view out here of the beginnings of a courtyard and
Oh shit!
A lot of other stuff going on. What you're able to make out from this view, I love that this has happened. I can give you what you make out here. With a quick look, as you're really kind of struggling to not fall to your death, are quite a few students, at least some red cloaks lined up around in sort of a summoning circle formation, a few that are positioned behind overturned tables, 4 trees in the corners of these places, and then you slam yourself into the side, and now you're just kind of struggling not to fall. As far as whether or not you've been noticed, it is unquestionable. You certainly have, but we're going to see by how many.
Give me a visual, Tanner.
Huh?
Give me a visual, like how many students?
I don't want to give you all that because he hasn't been able to take it in yet. right.
But, I mean, okay, is it more? Can we know, like, is it more than 20?
Frazier, go ahead, and as you're swinging out here, as you've broken through, go ahead and give me a quick perception check. At disadvantage because you're hanging out here in this moment.
11.
Okay. You're able to kind of get a glimpse of things. I'll kind of do this over again. You're able to kind of get a glimpse of things. You could tell instantly this is the courtyard. In each of the four corners of the courtyard, there are these four massive trees. The one thing that you notice immediately is the massive glowing green bubble in the center of this courtyard. And inside there are a number of red cloaks. Outside it, there are some number of blue cloaks that are behind tables that they've turned over, preparing themselves at the entrance, facing it, the entrance to the courtyard on the floor below. But as far as how many and what their particular defensive positions are, you're unable to tell as you hang here. The one thing that you are able to tell is that they have most certainly noticed you. In this moment, I will give you an action to try and not a full action, but like a moment to try and do something to set things up to alert your friends upstairs, or not upstairs, but inside the room. So right now, very quickly, what are you doing?
What the fuck can I do hanging from curtains outside of
I
the
will
building?
allow you. You can use some of your movement to try and climb, because you only crossed about 15 feet to get here. Your full movement is 30. You could try and climb up back in.
That's certainly the best decision here.
Okay. All right. You try and climb. You try and climb up these curtains. Go ahead and give me a strength roll, please. Athletics.
Athletics. Okay. That is an 18 on dice.
All right. You're able to scurry your way up here. You get back up and pull the curtains closed very quickly and turn back around to the others. Now you could get a clear view of the three people hidden behind the desk. The little gnome who is shaking is just has no idea what the hell is going on. The other two are positioned just waiting for whatever the fuck this is. And at this point, 6, you have their attention. They stand and they raise their hands up, look over to the window, and look back over at you. They don't say anything. The gnome stays hidden under the desk.
Okay. Listen. You have 2 choices. I don't really like killing people, but you can leave town that way, not that way, towards the courtyard. Or you can die.
Roll persuasion at advantage, because you are trying to save them from actually dying.
I am trying to... I don't want to kill them, but they are going to die. So 19 on dice for the first one. Let's see if I get a nat 20. A 13 on dice, so 19 minus 1, 18.
All right. They both nod. The one that has a hand axe stuck in him looks down at it and looks back up at you and says, "Can I pull this out?" He looks at
pull
you,
it out
Archie,
for
actually.
him.
Oh, okay.
Got you, buddy.
You pull it out of him, and he takes a few more points of damage. As you do, he quickly covers it up. Thank you. We're gonna go.
Harrin, let these ones through. They're gonna follow the green cloak that we just let through as well.
Fine. He sheathes his short. He sheathes his sword.
And please remember that
I see your sword is as big as mine.
Nice.
Okay, good. I'm glad you got that.
this is a debt, and the Cromwell group always collects on debts.
What, you fucking Lannister?
No, we're not Lannisters. We're the Cromwells. That's the name of the group.
Are you married?
Oh,
I didn't think so, but maybe I had too much to drink.
is that how
I
marriage
knew
works?
there was something peculiar about you two.
No. Okay, Archie, we haven't come up with a name for
He's
our
my
group.
sex doll.
That's
Wow.
disgusting.
That's a whole different
please don't
direction.
say- that's not in canon. That is not
Stay
in canon.
the
That's
podcast.
not in canon.
Stay in the podcast.
No, not in canon. Archie, we never came up with a name for the group, so I just started thinking maybe we could be the Cromwells. But if that's too much like marriage, maybe not. Do you have a name?
Yeah, bro. Remaking the Black Wolf Brigade. That's the whole point of this.
BWB. That sounds sexual. Oh, speaking of which, do you guys know what Belloc is? And I explained it in full detail to the green mustache guy, Harrin, everybody there.
The gnome pukes.
It's a sex position.
All right. So you finish explaining this to the gnome. No introduction to him. Just start going into sex stuff. And he finally, like, his eyes glass over as you're going through this. The shivers.
Tanner,
Yeah.
I'm just sitting, like, bashed up against the bookshelf. And as this all goes on, I wait till the end and I go, all right, now give me your health potions.
Harrin walks in when you say that. The gnome is still just dumbstruck by everything that has just happened.
He's got to be terrified.
Harrin goes, the window's a problem.
Yeah, it sure is, but it's already broken and you can't put glass back into it.
I'll help
Kinda like
Margbark.
words, you can't take them back.
If Margbark hadn't already made it in, I'll help
He's
him
made it in. He's
back
in.
through. Okay.
Are
you okay, buddy?
I'm okay. I'm sorry for my blunder.
That's okay.
It was kind of badass, though, you have to admit.
It looked really cool. You are correct. It was very awesome. And the fact that you hung on and didn't fall to your death, good on you.
Yeah, he didn't roll in that one. So yeah.
Can I go look out the window?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you almost fell far down. Oh, wait.
Yep, you throw open the curtains, and then
17 fireballs.
Look at how many. Give me a perception check at disadvantage so you can kind of see what's out there real quick before all these incoming firebolts.
6.
Oh, you got a 6. Wow. Okay. What you're able to really see with that 6 is that there are 3 rather long tables that are turned over on their side and positioned around the big freaking green bubble in the center. And that there's a few blue-robed students behind each of them. You notice this right before 4 firebolts come towards the door or the window. You do have half cover, 2 miss, 2 crit.
Okay. Dope. I mean, I'm down 100%.
All right. 23 damage.
Okay. I'm down.
Okay. Down but
That's all
not
that
dead.
happens.
You fall to
Nope.
0 hit points and collapse to the ground as 2 other firebolts hit the sides of the windows. These 2 connect with you. You fall back as the curtain swings closed from its weight, unconscious. And at this moment,
My shutdown noise.
At this moment, Harrin rounds the corner from the desk, kneels down towards you, and says, Pudridge.
What kind of...
It's like fucking Pudwell.
That's almost as bad as Margbark.
Pudridge, wake him up. And you could see the green mustached gnome underneath the desk. He kind of stands for a moment and just kind of stares, looks around. Harrin looks over to him and smacks him in the face. I said, get to work. And he comes over and he puts his hands over you. And you regain 7 plus. You regain 10 HP.
And I'll wake up in a stupor. I think they know we're here.
Right. I believe you're probably correct. But
what did I get with my 6 perception? Nothing.
you got the
Firebolts in your
bubble.
face.
You
got 4 firebolts.
I saw
Yeah, you saw the tables turned over. You saw 3 tables turned over, and that there were students. There were blue robes hiding behind them.
Look, yeah, I got it. So they know we're here. Yeah.
All right. You are woozy as you're kind of trying to regain your bearings here. The gnome will step forward and go, what's Harrin, are we free? Wait, no, they're in the court. Harrin, what the fuck is going on? And Harrin will turn to you guys. He says, I don't know. I was a captive as well.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't cough.
Gears grinding on gears. Gears grinding on gears.
So 6 is still kind of like woozy. He's not really paying attention to the conversation. So one of y'all explain.
There's someone in Dormlau.
Dormlau? That?
The
Yeah, I don't know who the
Revenant.
fuck he is either.
Oh no, I know who he is.
You do?
Oh yeah, I'm the historian.
So, who is he?
Dormlau? That was a question.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, I know that's who you're asking. I'm sorry. Okay, so Dormlau, the Revenant. What? I'm sorry, I'm so flustered. He rushes over to one of the walls and starts tossing books and scrolls off it and finds a particular one. He goes, this is the one. He rushes back over to his desk, flips to the table of contents, flips to a page, and lays the book out for all of you to see. And what you see on the page is this massive black armored behemoth of a humanoid. Even with the drawing, it's sort of this old charcoal sketch of it, so you don't get the best idea of shape and form. But you can tell that there is the drawing is trying to sell terror. The description that's alongside it basically reads that Dormlau the Revenant once walked this mortal plane, passing judgment on those who he deemed no longer worthy of life, and that was a very high bar, and that very few were able to pass it. So he killed thousands before he was stopped. The man who you now gather is Pudridge. Looks up to each of you and says, Dormlau is he suffers not the weak. He suffers not the moderately strong either. Many times he also doesn't suffer the very strong. He just kind of, if he feels that there is strength in someone, he'll chop them down. But they got him. They got him. There's no way of getting him back. He's no longer on this plane.
Well, apparently there is, bruv, because that's what they're doing out there in that courtyard.
If they're attempting to pull him back from whence he has now become to be where he, if they're pulling him back from where he is, they must have an object of immense power.
Well, if he was put where he is once, he could be put there again. How did they do it?
I don't know. It's been lost to the annals of history. The easiest
Some
thing,
historian.
I know what's written.
They have the stone?
The what now?
They keep referring to the stone.
Tell me about the stones. He starts rummaging through a drawer. obviously looking back over to you, Six, waiting for you to tell him about the stone.
I don't know much about the stone. I say as I'm kind of getting up, getting to my senses at this point, but they have it. That's all I know. They call it the summoning stone or something like that. They said they would give him control over him when he came back.
Did you get a good look at it out the window?
There's a big green thing out there.
A green thing?
Huge green
And
bubble.
firebolts.
Lots of firebolts. I wouldn't
saw
look
those.
again.
Did
Not
you say
from
you'll
this
look
window,
again?
at least. No, I wouldn't look again.
Oh.
If I was, that's what I was trying to say. No, I will not be looking again. Firebolt, firebolt.
Oh, fine. Well, okay, so that's not the most helpful. But here.
He pulls out a few things out of these drawers. As he is rummaging through it, what he has in his hands are 3 red potions and 1 what looks like a large pearl. And as he's still kind of shaking, he drops one of the potions and it shatters on the ground.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're in trouble. We need all the help that we can get.
I'm not really one for casting much in the way of spells. But these could be helpful, and I could do 1 more of the lay on hands, I think. Not lay on hands, son of a bitch. 1 more of the
Cure wounds.
cure wounds. Thank you.
So we have 2 health potions.
Yes.
How many HP does the health potion give you?
It's 2d8.
2d8.
Plus
4.
Yeah. 2d8 plus
Okay.
4. So
I feel like because Archie and Six are injured more than I am, they need the health potions.
What's that pearl you got in your hands?
Oh, this is a pearl of power, and it's very helpful. And if you're gonna try and get rid of wizards, and if you've got spells of your own, it can reinvigorate you and allow you to do more of the magic.
I ask you, guys, I think this is meant for me.
I gotta bring up the description and I will send it over to you.
Okay. I grabbed that and one of the health potions and down the health potion.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
Please be an 8. Fuck. Oh, I get 2. Oh my god. That's
Not good, huh?
2 plus 3 plus 4. So
Nice.
9. I got 9 health. That's
Nice.
not terrible. It's
It's
not
not
the
terrible.
worst.
All right,
Not the
so the
best.
Pearl of Power. While this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. If the expended spell slot is of 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Doesn't really apply to you. Once you've used the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Wait. So, okay. All right. That's perfect. I'm going to reread that. 'cause I have
He
questions.
looks up at you. He says,
The command word is history.
Creative.
That's not very creative, but it is appreciated. Thank you.
You're welcome. Look, is there anything else I can do?
I'll take those hands now.
Okay.
He
He
reaches
says,
out.
I'll give you these hands.
I'm about to catch these hands.
Nice. He reaches out and lays his hands on you. You regain 6 HP.
Okay, cool. I am also at 19 now.
Hell yeah.
I have other odds and ends in here. If there's anything in particular that you're looking for, items of magic that you need to discern their particular capabilities, or if there's something that you just need to figure out, what the history stuff. I'm your guy.
History.
Okay.
I gain a second level spell slot back. Does that count?
I thought you were
It doesn't have to be in battle, does it?
but no, both he and I thought you were asking him about history.
No, I gain a second level spell slot. That's super good for us. Oh, that's so good.
I'm going to drink one of those health potions while I'm sitting on the floor here.
Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay.
Okay. Right, you were doing the pearl, and not asking me about history. That's fine. If you ever want to have a conversation about history, I am the second best historian in the whole of Atoria.
Boring.
I like.
Who's the first best historian?
You can see his face instantly shifts,
it.
and
An
he
even
goes,
more boring guy.
He is even more boring. His name is Piat Baelcom. He's the Queen's personal historian.
What's this guy's name?
Hey, I got
Pudgy
a question
something?
for you. Pudgerson or Pudwell?
Pudgerson. I like that.
Sorry, Quix Pudridge is my name.
Pudridge. Mr. Pudridge.
Sure, yes.
Is there anything in the annals of history about a, black fog that may envelop everything and lead to some form of glass-like waterland? He had the same reaction we did, Six.
I don't think Oh, I mean, a glass-like water place. That's either the middle of the ocean or the place between the here and the afterlife.
The drift. Yeah.
Yes, some people do call it the drift, yes.
Have you ever heard of a Saint Sebastian before?
Oh, there are very many saints between all the religions that you could ever know. I don't particularly remember a Saint Sebastian. I could potentially give you a book on religion if that's what you're looking for.
Sure, I'll take that.
all right, he goes and scrounges through stuff and grabs out a book of religion. And he says,
This one's on the house for saving me and for potentially saving the manor.
I put it in my bag.
all right, the book is called Gods and Deities Nuts.
No, it's not.
Stop it.
No, it's
It is now.
No, that's canon. It's definitely called that.
All right, fine. Yeah, I was gonna give you a legitimate name, but that's too fun. All right, so it is Gods and Deities Nuts by H.R. Puffin stuff.
Good God.
Stuff.
It seems like.
HR pump and dump.
Would you say that you really indulge in your history?
Well, I'm a scholar. It's not indulgence, it is study.
Oh, so you don't do it on your own time. It's a job for you. You don't love it.
Oh, I love it. It's a job. It's a job and a way of living. I invest myself in history at all times. The world is constantly undergoing change, and it must be recorded and remembered.
Sounds like responsible indulgence. I'd like you to have this. And I give him one of the coins.
Okay, you hand him the coin, and he takes it and looks up at you. He says,
Oh, thank you.
and as he holds it, it begins to tarnish in his fingers.
Oh, no. I don't think that was meant for
What is
you.
this?
Is this a magic trick?
No. Here, let me see that back. Hand it to me.
You hand it back, or you take it back from him, and the coin comes back to its shiny state.
I'm sorry. I think I've learned something today. It wasn't meant for you. I apologize for not giving you this gift, but at least we were able to save you.
Oh, life and the ability to record history are the greatest gifts to ever be given.
Oh, dope.
Boring.
So I learned.
Hey, no, what are your hobbies, man? What are your hobbies?
Anything
Stealing and
more
killing.
Anything else.
Oh, and drinking. Drinking
Drinking is fun.
clothing.
I do enjoy a good drink.
Well, sure. A nice dwarven ale is very nice now and then. I happen to enjoy myself in my libations.
Or a good Chablis. And I reach over and high five Archie.
High five.
Okay. Harrin noticed that.
Well, he said it was a prized possession of his lord, so we would assume it's probably good.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. So
I don't give a fuck. I'll kill him too. So
I don't know, man. He's a pretty tough character.
all right. Well, it seems like we're running out of time. If what I saw to be correct is correct, there's a big glowing green thing in the middle. They have all the tools they need. They're going to summon this guy. The last thing I got to say for you, Mr. Pudridge, can you maybe create a distraction, keep them looking at this window, putting a book in there or something for them to shoot?
A book?
Maybe not books.
I might have some smut stuffed away that I could toss out the window.
Yes, throw stuff and make them shoot that. You'll be our distraction. And other than that, I think it's time for the Big Wolf Club to get on down there.
I haven't told you I hate you before.
We're family. You can't.
I never signed that agreement.
The Black Wolf Brigade. I just
Look, you got it
remembered
right.
the
I don't
name.
hate you anymore.
The Black Wolf Brigade is on the move. 2 strong? 3? I look at Margbark. 3 strong?
3 strong.
Oh. Margbark.
Harrin steps up and says, "And my sword."
That
All
makes
right,
full.
Legolas, you can sit your ass back down, all right?
I have legs.
I do too. I have a
All right,
torso.
Drax, you can sit your ass back down, all right?
Nothing goes over my head. I would.
The best
catch
part
it.
is your 2 legs, those are exactly the number of legs we need.
Hey, Tanner.
Yeah.
How close is the nearest overturned table to this window?
I mean, it's there's a side table that's probably right next to the desk, made of fine
No,
mahogany.
I mean like outside.
From here, you are on the second floor. These are very tall ceilings in here, so you're probably about 20 feet up in the air at this window. And then down, you could probably see the nearest table is 40 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about 40 feet away on a horizontal distance. Because we're not doing trigonometry in D&D, baby.
I failed Trig.
It's all right. You don't need it.
Okay. Look, if there's anything else you guys need, please let me know as long as it's not combat. I will do my best to make a distraction. And if you ever have any history questions, please, that's a much better thing for me to provide help with.
Understood. Thank you so much for your time and your help with these potions. We're going to go save the manor now. Peace out, my dude.
Peace out, my dude.
Bye.
I walk to the opposite side of the room of the window.
All right. You guys walk away. And because you never...
And then I turn, I sprint, and I jump through the window.
Holy shit. Really?
Yep, dead serious.
Okay.
Alcohol!